Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about the new version of the K40 laser by Freakin. The first thing that caught my eye when I saw this on eBay was the control panel. If you're familiar with the older version of the K40, you know that it looks a lot different than this. This newer one has several thermometers, an emergency stop button, and a digital control panel, while the older one just has a turning knob, a laser switch, and a test switch. The bad thing about the newer model is it does not have the MA meter, which actually is a very important thing to have on the machine. Another thing that really caught my attention about this machine is the bed. It doesn't have that horrible clamp that the older version of the K40 has. You can put the clamp on it, you just have to remove this. I personally don't know why anybody would want it. I personally did not like it at all. The vent is actually built in this time. You don't have to add that huge fan in the back because the fan's built in. And there is a red dot sight wired into this drag chain, which is extremely helpful, extremely convenient, very useful. One thing I will say about this is this machine came with a disc with laser software on it. The software, I believe, was LaserDraw 3. I'm not gonna talk as bad about it as everyone else has because I've used it a lot. It got me by, but whenever I tried K40 Whisperer, the only thing I could think of is why have I not done this a long time ago? K40 Whisperer is free. It's really, really good. It works really well with the K40. It's a lot more convenient because you can actually do a frame test before you run the engraving. One bad thing about this machine is that there's no switch to turn off the red dot. I'd like to be conservative with the lifespan of the red dot, the light, but I can't turn it off. Well, right now I obviously don't need it. I only needed it when I was doing the border test. As you can see on my 60 watt here, there's a switch to turn off the red light switch. Another thing I was pretty happy about was that LED strip back there. It helps a lot. Before I had to set this lamp over my older K40, but now I don't have to do that anymore, and it helps out a lot. You may or may not know that with the bigger laser cutters, you need a water chiller. With the smaller ones, you don't. I have my water circulation right there. All I do is I get ice packs that you would put inside of a lunchbox, and I put them in there. They're pretty much ice cold, and they keep the water cold. And you can keep a good look at your temperature right there. It's in Celsius because this is a Chinese machine, obviously, but I mean, it's really no big deal. For the most part, this was a pretty quick setup. I mean, I didn't have to do too much. It was all well packaged, very well. Honestly, could not have been better. My mirrors, they were already aligned. I started the masking tape trick on how to align your mirrors, and I realized very quickly they were already aligned perfectly. The tube was also in excellent condition. So now that we've pretty much covered everything, the question is it worth it? Well, for the price, absolutely. Should you pick one up? Most definitely. That pretty much wraps it up, guys. I hope this was informative, helpful, but if there's anything I missed, any questions, feel free to drop a comment and I'll get back to you very fast. Happy holidays and have a good one, guys.